Tom and Stephen joining me now from Munipals. Thank you very much for giving us an exclusive opportunity to ask you guys some very interesting questions.
Hey.
Glad to be here. Glad to meet you, Ivan.
Tom, how do you start Munipals, and what makes your dream come true?
Well,
Well, it started when he was a young boy. We would go to the stores to buy
Like
presents for birthday parties, and there was nothing that we liked. So we're like, Then we we took some Brio trains, we took the wheels off of them, and we put out a block of wood and painted it silver. And that was his first subway cars.
I'm the one who asked to at dinner. I was like, Dad, when are you gonna make when are there gonna be wooden trains based on the New York subway? You know.
And so I was working in the city at Wall Street Journal. I was an art director, and then they sold the paper to Murdoch, and I left. So I was looking around for jobs to do, and I thought, well, maybe I'll make books. But nobody was nibbling. That business was not happening for me in any kind of meaningful way. And so my son says, Dad, why don't you make the trains? So we sent sketches for the trains off to the Transit Museum. And they said, this is perfect. We're looking for making more kids' toys. This is perfect. We'll help you. So they said, you need to get a lawyer. You need to get a contract. And we did all that. And the first year, we sold enough trains to stay in business.
If you look back 10 years ago, have you ever thought that it will end up this way? Never?
My intention was to make an evergreen product. Evergreen is something that doesn't go away, doesn't have cycles. And the second year we made trains, we saw in the New York Times, there was a columnist, and she was writing about her young son on the bus. And he was playing with a wooden bus. And the story was about everything else but the wooden bus. It was just the thing that her kid was playing with on the back of the bus seat. And so that's when we knew that we did the right thing, because we were a brand new company, brand new product, yet consumer thought we were always there. We always made this product.
And there's a gap in the market before I continue. So the most important thing is, it's been quite a journey for you and your venture. Does the dynamic subway system in New York City give you lots of creative opportunities?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
It's the deepest market.
I mean,
no other subway system in the States is as deep or
in the world, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine. Well, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But we have deep fans. We have many fans, and there's just so much history to mine here that is our deepest market, and it seems that we have not found the bottom.
Mm-hmm. And how long does it take for you to create a Munipals subway train from concept to reality, and what are the steps you need to take to make it happen?
Well, first we get the mail and the phone calls, do this one, maybe, and then we get some good ideas together, and then we have 5 or 6 designs we make in Illustrator, and then we shoot that off to MTA for the approval, the okay, and once that's done, we send that off to a factory in China. We have
they make samples. We approve the samples.
And also for child safety as well?
We do all that testing.
Right.
So we have all the products made in China and then tested in China, international approved testing firms, before it's shipped. So everything is made in China because that's who makes wooden toys in the world. And so these factories always use this child-safe paints and like that. So everything is tested before it's shipped, and so that's what we have. But it takes, I would say, from concept to finish, maybe about a year and a half.
Is it fun to make a subway train?
Of course.
Yes. You're working to make children happy. Why isn't that not fun? And everybody you work with are nice people that want the best. So it's different than corporate design. It's different than periodical design. It's different than fashion design. And it's really its own thing. It's a world of happiness.
And there's a huge fan base. My understanding is that I've actually seen videos of kids all the way in Hong Kong buying your trains and waving it on YouTube and showing it off and unboxing it at the stand and playing around with it. It was phenomenal. What's your message to your supporters both locally and internationally?
Well, thank you for keeping us going.
Thanks for keeping us going. Thanks for building this community. And thanks for posting all the joyous videos that you guys post and all the happiness that you inspire other kids to get into this thing. We have seen, like, first of all, our market was basically metropolitan area and then in nearby states. Now it's the whole country, and it's more and more we get international orders because people have seen them on YouTube. Yeah. So thank you for all our YouTube fans. And
will the R211 train, become part of the Munipals collection? It's just entered service.
We are making an R211
on the A line.
We are not using the chevrons on the side,
right,
because we're making it as a single car.
Right.
And if we made it accurate, we had to make at least a 3-car set, and those just priced us out. So
and it will be very expensive, isn't it?
It will be as much as the work train set.
Well, this
three
is
cars.
Wow. This is the same reason. This is the same reason why we don't do those front stripes on the R142s on like the 4, 5, and the 2, and the 7.
Because you want to keep it affordable for everybody to play.
Right.
Well, we want to make it a single car. We've done that in CTA. All their cars are AB cars, but we've made them all A cars.
Will there be any Bronx stickers?
He's got them half drawn.
Right.
So
yes.
we're waiting for the reprint, and we have Chicago stickers. We made Chicago stickers, but Chicago said that you made too many errors, so we have to remake them.
well, it's always a work in progress.
It's always a work in progress.
It's
Yes.
always a work in progress. With 2024 already here, what can fans and subway enthusiasts expect from Munipals this year?
Well, already
we're making
the 211s, right?
We're making the 211s. SEPTA, we're adding 2 cars, the Broad Street and the Norrisville High Speed.
High speed.
And we're doing a CTA Nova bus.
Wow.
Yeah. And SEPTA, they've sort of reorganized their metro system. They've new route designations.
SEPTA has new signage.
That's right.
So that's going to be fun to interpret.
Mm-hmm. All right. So can you make... This is the quick fire 5 question before we finish off. All right, so this is purely from fans, got absolutely nothing to do with me. First things first, can you make an R46 or R68 NQ trains?
I think we already got the R46 NQ going in circulation.
Is that what's...
NQ? Yeah.
Wait, are they now or what we're making?
Yeah, I think they're current.
Oh.
So.
Really?
Yeah.
And then the second question is, can the R110B be put into the Nostalgia series and make the R100A in the Nostalgia series as well?
Well, Ivan, do you think there's enough demand for that? Do you think people, if we make that, do you think enough people will buy that? Every train we make, we have to make a calculation of how long it's going to be in the warehouse, how fast it's going to sell through, and balance that against the cost of production. So that's a calculation we have to make for every train.
So that is obviously a business decision, and obviously R1 to R9, will that be made?
Which one?
R1
to R1.
The nostalgia trains.
The 19. Yes. We would love to make that for this nostalgia train. Our problem is that every time we introduce a new train, we have to have enough money to
launch the product.
To launch it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So like let's every year we do a couple, but we don't do too many. Or else what happens then is we don't have enough money to keep our regular trains in stock. So that's why there might be shortages on regular trains. That's because we didn't calculate the money correctly.
So the R42 Brown M trains and the R179A trains, is that a bit of a reality? Is the reality far or reality close, or yes or no?
I would rather make the
R211.
What's the shuttle?
Oh, the Franklin shuttle.
I'd rather make a Franklin shuttle. I'd rather make a second Redbird with the red roof. Yeah. Like that. I think that might come before those cars.
This is
Yeah.
going to be very exciting.
Even Diamond 6 I'd rather make.
And then after that, can Munipals create an elevated train track and subway stations?
I think too expensive. Right now, our track sets are, I think, a lot to ask for people to buy.
I'm gonna
But-
do what Chris Kringle did in Miracle on 34th Street and get your elevated material from another brand.
Like who?
On the
Brio.
Grand and on Grand Central they got the
Yeah, the
they got the
Brio.
bridge too.
The holiday show.
The holiday
The
stuff.
ramp
That's
up
right.
Is too
Steep.
too steep for our cars. They
Yeah.
bottom out because we have a long body car.
Because our viewers do have to talk about going up the slide and going down the slide.
Right, right.
All right, now the last question: can the JFK Airport Air 60s Air Train please be part of the Nostalgia series?
The JFK Express, the
It
train to
could.
the plane.
It
Yeah.
could.
Good.
We have
R44s.
license for MTA. It's
Yes.
an MTA train. We could make that.
Respectfully,
Yes.
the pre-GOH before it got overhauled.
When it was called the air train,
It was called Air Train.
When
The
the
train
R-
to the plane.
When the
Would we-
R44 had a blue stripe across it.
would that be a nostalgia train?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
In fact,
It ran Super Express from 57th Street, 7th Avenue, all the way non-stop to JFK Airport.
many of our viewers, in fact, I think we all know, we've seen kids modify them, put onto their own little YouTube channel,
They
haven't
will
we?
put up their own custom.
It
They
is.
use one of your current selling trains and customize it as something else with their own
I
material.
love that kids do that. I love that's so creative.
Thank
I'm
you.
just in awe of my fans.
Thank you so much for coming all the way up to Brooklyn to see me and Lego MTA. Today is his birthday. Good on you. We just have to also one more thing. Final messages for your fans and for your customers.
Thank you. Thank you for all the love. We love you too. Let's keep playing with the trains.
Yes.
Right. Thank
Keep
you.
playing and operating them as much as you like
Yes.
and keep them safe.
Keep building, keep filming, keep posting. It's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Thanks everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy
Thank you
Happy
very
New
much.
Year. Happy
Thank you.
2024.
Right.
Happy 2024.